Hello everyone, in this video I want to show how to install and configure Zabbix version 7.x on Debian 12 or Bookworm. Okay, before I install Zabbix version 7, let me explain Linux database concept and I will come back and install this Zabbix. Okay, in Linux world, there are two most popular database management systems. One is MariaDB and the other one is MySQL. MariaDB and MySQL are the two most popular relational database management system, or RDMS. What is RDMS? RDMS stands for Relational Database Management System. Is the upgraded version of Database Management System, or DBMS. It utilizes a software module known as storage engine to store, manage, and modify data. Unlike DBMS that stores data as a file, RDMS manages data in a tabular format. Keep in mind, MySQL and MariaDB belongs to RDMS category. The difference between MariaDB and MySQL are in development teams, different storage engine, and licensing. These are the difference between MariaDB and MySQL. MariaDB was focused on MySQL by its original developers and sharing SQL syntax and many features. Okay, now let's start installing Zabbix on Debian 12. First, I need to download Debian 12 image file, ISO image file. Let's go to this website. I have to download this image. Now it is version 12.7.0. I have already downloaded this and uploaded it in my ESXi. You need to download this image and upload it in ESXi. Okay, in my file server, I go to storage, data store, then I go to data store browser, and I have already uploaded that image in this file, in this folder. I have created installation media and uploaded that image in this section, in this folder. I simply type upload and select that image and choose upload, and it's done. Now I have to create this Debian server. I type register VM and choose my I go to virtual machine, excuse me. I go to virtual machine and create register VM and type in this section, create a new virtual machine. Next, type my name, virtual machine name. I type it Zabbix version 7. Choose my compatibility. Guest OS family is Linux and guest OS is Linux 12. Debian 12 64-bit image. I have downloaded 64-bit version of my Debian. Next, I choose my data store. Next, select my CPU. I allocate 2 CPUs. Memory is 2 MB. I allocate 50 gig. For larger network, you have to allocate more memory to Zabbix. Then from here, I choose my data store image, ISO file, installation, Debian, select, and tap next, and finish. Okay, now I'm going to power on this created Zabbix Server. I choose basic install, not graphical. I prefer basic installation of Debian. Install. Tap English. United States. American English. Okay, let me pause and I will come back. Okay, now I have to configure my network manually. Configure network manually. I specify Zabbix IP address, Zabbix Server. Continue. Let me tap 64, 24-bit submask. Continue. I specify my default gateway, my name server or DNS address. This is important for downloading package or Debian packages to resolve debian.org website. Hostname, I call it type. Let me call it Zabbix. SURY. This hostname is I need this hostname for the installation later. Continue. Domain name. Then I type my password. And specify my I have to specify user for my Zabbix server. This user is only for internal use. Let's type it out. And choose user. Choose password for my user. Now it's time. Then I'm going to use entire disk. Finish partitioning and I change to the disk. Yes. Okay, I'll pause this video, then I will come back. Okay, in this section, I choose scan extend instruction method. I type no, and I have to Debian archive continue not state, and I choose deb.debian.org. And then I'll use no proxy blank. I should leave it blank. Okay, let me pause and I will come back again. Okay, now this is configuring popularity context section. Participate in the package user survey. I type no. Okay, in this section, software selection, I am unchecking GNOME and Debian desktop environment. Then I check web server and SSH server and standard system utilities. I want to install Debian Server, not desktop environment for my server, only Debian Server. I select web server and SSH server and standard system utilities. Continue. Okay, let me pause again and I will come back. Okay, install GRUB bootloader to your primary drive, yes. Select to install this bootloader in this section, /dev/cda. Okay, let me pause again and I will come back. Okay, here it says please choose continue to reboot. Choose continue and this will want to reboot my system. Okay, now I have already installed SSH server. Okay, now let's connect to my Debian, my Zabbix Debian server. Okay, now I go to switch to my root. So that I specify my password. Now I am in root user. To switch to root, you have to use su -command in Debian 12. And let's update. Upgrade. Okay, let's continue installation my Zabbix. Okay, I've downloaded my Debian ISO image file and uploaded in my ES6R and installed my Debian 64-bit server. Then I have to install PHP. Keep in mind the default PHP version on Debian 12 is version 8.2. If you want to install Debian version, PHP version H.3, you need to add this SURY PHP PPA in your Debian server. To install version 8.3, SURY PHP PPA repository must be added in your Debian. Okay, for Linux, for Zabbix version 7, PHP 8.2 is enough. I prefer to use its own PHP version. Okay, I have already switched to my root and to update my software repositories, but after update and upgrade. Now let's install sudo app by this command app install sudo. Net tools. And this is my server API address, submask. Then I have to install call wget zip git and build essential bit-essential packages. Tab yes. Let me pause. Okay, now then I have to install Apache 2. This is MyDB server and client. Yes. Let me pause again. Okay, I have installed Apache 2, MyDB server and MyDB client. Now I have to install PHP packages by this command. I have to install PHP and copy. I type yes. The default version you can see here is version PHP 8.2. Okay, now verify PHP version by PHP-v command. Let's see here. And this is version 8.2. Okay, I will install Apache 2 on the MyDB server, MyDB client, and PHP components. Okay, now let's install Zabbix repository to my Debian. I'll go to cd opt section and download this repository by wget command. Then I install this .deb package by dpkg command, dpkg-install command. This command will install these packages, the package. I have already downloaded it from above. Now I have to update my repository. Zabbix Server repository by this command. Update. Nice. Upgrade. Okay. About the Zabbix repository in my Zabbix Debian server. Now I've installed Zabbix Server and frontend and agent by this packages. I've installed these packages. I've installed Zabbix Server, MySQL, and so it's gonna install Zabbix Server, MySQL, frontend PHP, Apache, and this other section. Let's do that. And say this additional package will be installed, the following package will be installed, and so on. Yes. Let me pause this video and I will come back again. Okay. Now I have to create database for my Zabbix. Before I create my database, let me initiate this command, MySQL security installation command. So copy this MySQL installation. Type MySQL underscore secure underscore installation. Enter. I don't have any root password at this moment. I type enter without any password, and I type no, switch to Unix socket authentication, no. Change the root password, I type yes. I type my root password. And remove any anonymous users, yes. Disable root logging remotely, no. And remove test database, yes. And reload privileged tables now, yes. And it's done. Okay, now let's go into my SQL with my password I have specified in this section. Change root password. Now I have root password for my SQL or the MariaDB. I type this command, MySQL -u root and -p. Specify my password I have created in this section, in this previous section. Now I have logged into my MariaDB with my root and root user and password. Okay, let's first see my databases. Verify which databases I have. Show databases. I have MySQL information underscore schema, performance underscore schema, and 6 databases. Here I need to create new database for my Zabbix by this command. Type create database and specify my database name. It's database not mandatory. You can specify whatever name you want, and others are mandatory. I type my database name Zabbix Database. Copy. Create database Zabbix Database. Go down. And I have to create user and specify password. This is my user, Zabbix user, and this is my Zabbix user password. Done. Then I have to grant privileges or assign privileges to my Zabbix user. Assign privileges to my Zabbix database to this user. This command will grant all permissions to my Zabbix database to this user. And grant all privileges on Zabbix database I have specified here to my Zabbix user. This Zabbix user. Done. Then set this global login bin task function to 1. And quit. To verify permission to my Zabbix user, I can use this command. Show grant for Zabbix user on this platform. If we type this command, if we show my Zabbix user permissions. Okay, I have to go on this database first to show the grant permission. Let's go to my root password. And we can verify my permission to my Zabbix user. Yeah, this is my grant permissions. Okay, now let's quit this database. Okay, now let's continue. Then I have to import initial schema and data, and assign my Zabbix user password. I have specified here this password to my schema. Then set global login task function to 0. Okay, let's import initial schema and data by this command. zcat. This is my schema, MySQL default character. Keep in mind, after this u, you have to assign Zabbix user. This is our Zabbix user I have created for my database. This is Zabbix user. -p, and I have to specify my database name, not password. I have to specify this database name after this -p here. Copy. Enter. I have to specify my password. Copy and enter. I have to wait little more. Done. Keep in mind, this password is your ZABBIXUSER password you have specified here, not your MySQL root password. Don't mix this password with your root password. After I specify this command, zcat, you have to specify your ZABBIXUSER password, this password here. Then I have to go to my MySQL. This is my MySQL password, root password. Then I have to set this task to 0. Set to 0 and quit. Now let's configure my database for my Zabbix server. I have to go to this location, etc Zabbix /etc Zabbix Zabbix underscore server conf file. But I go to this location and edit this conf file by nano. Okay, let's go to this section, etc Zabbix, copy, cd Zabbix desktop ls. Now I have this file, Zabbix underscore server.conf. I have to edit this by nano. And edit this file. Okay. Yeah, I have to specify. I have to assign my database name, database user, and database password according to this database information I have created before. This is my database name, database user, and my database password. I have to set this information to this Zabbix underscore server.conf file. Okay, let's do this. So my database name is Zabbix Database. Let's find my Zabbix origin. This is my database name. This option is database DB name. Then I have assigned my DB name, database name. My database name is copy. My database DB name is Zabbix Database. Okay, that's done. Let's continue. And this is the option DB user. I have to assign DB user name to DB user. My DB user is ZABBIXUSER, same as here. ZABBIXUSER. Copy. Edit and paste. Now I have to assign this DB password like here, like this. Okay, let's type enter, one more enter, and type this Zabbix password and specify my password. Password is this password. I have specified here. This one. Done. This is finished. Now I have to hold Ctrl and press X button and type yes. And file name to Zabbix and type enter. Okay, I have set my database information to Zabbix_server.conf file by nano. Then I have to start Zabbix Server and agent processes by this command. Control return restart Zabbix Server agent and Apache 2. Copy. Then enable those. Copy. Done. Then I have to go into my Zabbix server address. My server address is this one, and type Zabbix. Okay, I open my browser and type my server Zabbix server address / and type Zabbix on my web browser. Then this section will come. Welcome to Zabbix 7.0. I choose English. Next step is verify all my required packages are okay. PHP, PHP, and so on. Tap next. Here, database name is MySQL, localhost, and this database name I have created. I have to specify my database name. My database name is Zabbix Database. Paste. This is my Zabbix Database username and password. I have here the Zabbix user. Paste, and Zabbix password is the database password. Paste. On top, next step. Got it. Here I have to spell Zabbix server name. This is my host name. This is Zabbix-SRV. Zabbix-SRV system, and specify my location. Where's my location? Okay, this is and dark. Next step is my database information. Next step, and it is done. Congratulations, you have successfully installed Zabbix frontend. I'm finished. Here I have to specify admin. Default password is Zabbix. User, admin, and password is Zabbix. Sign in. Admin is uppercase. Admin and password is Zabbix in all lowercase. Okay, this is my Zabbix version Zabbix version 7.0.3 on Debian 12. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and thank you for viewing.